and all that going on, since I live in Michigan and I think there's around 300 to 400 people infected right now. I don't know, something around that, but some of it's around me and all that kind of stuff, so I've been staying in the house. So if anything, I'm gonna try to make more videos and come out with more content if I can, because, well, what better to do in a time like this when I'm forced to stay in anyways. By the way, I changed out my mic because pretty positive that was the issue for echoing and double in-game audio. So I opted out for, yeah, I did opt out for a different thing. It's just the starting PlayStation mic that you get that comes with it. It's just that one single headphone. I think that should work better because the other one I was using, it's more of just by myself kind of thing, because it just gives me really good audio overall. Because the audio on that mic or that headset is really great. It's more of just audio, I can definitely tell at this point. Because with the way it works is I get a lot of echo, and then my voice also just doesn't sound that great. So hopefully this ends up being better, but basically what we're doing today is a bit of a different game than normal. It's Bloodborne, which most people probably know about, but I'm trying a challenge that I've already started. I mean, I could have started streaming it otherwise before I actually started it, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream or not, so sorry about that. But basically I'm doing a level 4 challenge, which is the lowest level you can start with in the game, and the challenge is to just basically beat the game and the DLC with your character being at the lowest level. And there's nothing really special, just plus 10 weapon, which is max upgrade, with a couple of decent gems, I would say, with just increased attack and all that kind of stuff. Actually, I'm changing out that one gem. That's why my durability on my weapon was going down so quick. Sorry, but basically, you guys didn't really miss anything anyway. It's just really any of the other bosses before the ones I'm going to be attempting, which this should be around a 2-hour stream because I feel bad for not uploading. So around 2-hour stream this time, but with the way this is going to work, you're not really going to miss on anything. There's going to be a lot of bad moments for me, I would say. A lot of rage. How much I'm going to say. I might stick a little bit quiet sometimes, going try hard on this, or just trying way too hard to try to win. But I've been going at this boss that you're going to see here in a bit for quite some time. His name is Ludwig the Accursed, or Cursed. And he has 2 stages. On the second one, he's the Holy Blade, which he pulls out the Moonlight Greatsword from basically all the other past games, and it's just kind of an icon at of the series at this point. Sorry, a bit tired. It is 4 AM here. But I've been wanting to stream for a bit now, and I was doing this, so I was like, well, let's start streaming and see how far I can get with this. I don't know if I'm going to get too far, but it should be around maybe 6 AM by the time I'm done. But either way, I have a decent strategy going for this, so let's hope it goes well. You can hear a lot of button mashing and stuff. Pretty okay at this game, I would say. I don't know how loud it is to you guys, but it is pretty loud in my ears. Sorry, stop. Alright, I thought that was Yep. That's greedy. Alright, well that's fine. There's gonna be a lot of greed in this stream, that much I can say. Sometimes just can't help myself. Hopefully that ain't too loud. I'll try to check out the audio maybe here in a bit. Might unplug it just to check, but hopefully that ain't too loud, because it's quite loud in my ears, but that's only because it's all coming out of one little earpiece. So it's gonna naturally be loud. Should probably turn down the in-game volume, but actually, yeah, let's do that. I wasn't going to, but oh well. might as well. Where is it? Well, I don't think it'd be in controls, but... there it is. Alright, hopefully that's also not too quiet. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna make it so quiet. Alright, let's get back into the actual part I'm trying to do here. Getting a bit better at streaming, hopefully, anyway. I'm a little bit more confident to actually talk now. I'm not so shy. Getting kind of used to it, but still gonna be parts where I'm gonna mess up and kind of stutter and forget my sentence, as well as changing the topic in a sentence. I just do that sometimes. I'll hopefully get over it eventually. Yeah, that's a lot less quiet. Jesus, a lot less loud. Still haven't mastered this boss, so it's pretty hard naturally at the lowest level you can get. He's dodging around so much right now. For the win. Alright. Well, let's say I'm a little bit more confident because I have a lot of HP right now, but having max HP ain't too helpful when your HP ain't that hard to begin with. Alright, that's a nice attack for him to do. That finishes off first stage. Alright. This is the part where I'm gonna have to go into concentration mode. Sorry guys. Yeah, another struggle on a boss fight though, probably. That's nice. He gave me time to buff. Thank God he did. Oh, darn it. No. I've gotten that far, I think, once beforehand. There's gonna be a lot of deaths in this. If this was one of my higher level characters, it wouldn't happen that often, but it's not. It's literally the lowest level I can go. Oh well. That's why we try again. Should have titled this stream Losing My Sanity. At this point, I really am. Don't know why I do this to myself, but you know what? Hopefully, I become a better player by doing it. On this game that is 5 years old, I'm pretty sure. So that's definitely the best thing to be spending my time with. I would stay out here and buff, but I think it's better to do it inside the boss room because it gives me time for him to run up at me, and then by the time he's over here, I'm already buffed anyway. So and then it lasts a little bit longer in the actual arena, which I would say is a bit better. And to have it lasting slightly longer. Never know how useful it's actually going to be for that to happen. Oh, he's stunned right there too. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think I'm dead here actually. Stuff does so much damage. Nope. Oh, well, let's do it again. It appears to be listening. Oh, darn it. Okay, free. This is a bad attempt. What is that attack? That was the weirdest... Alright, I never saw that attack before. He's done something similar where he pounces, but I have just never seen him do that. Oh god, I can already tell what kind of stream this is gonna be. I wouldn't say I'm too flustered right now, but I can definitely see this getting a lot harder. And a lot more rage-inducing. Oh god. Alright, well. At least I'm not doing a no-death run, which isn't happening, so if you guys ever request that, it's not happening, I promise. Maybe. But, either way, basically this is probably going to be the first 30 minutes of the stream. It's just going back to this guy, getting annihilated, and then... He's definitely possible, he's not impossible by any means. I would say I'm just playing it maybe I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm doing things... Well, timing is key, but I would say timing's going pretty good right now half the time. But... Oh no, he did stun. Didn't expect that. I actually got more damage than normal. How is it when I attack less, I get more damage? Yeah. So you guys are gonna hear a lot of random noises. Oh god, that lag. Oh, of course you'd stun him. Alright, this attack, I don't know if he's actually done it beforehand on stream, but basically he just goes up into the air and then basically all you can do to avoid it is run forward, but if you get hit by it, it's a guaranteed death. He's probably gonna shoot stuff at me. Oh no. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit me. Actually, matter of fact, it brung me with him. Well, apparently it didn't hit me though. No, 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 no. Fuck, no, 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 no. Shit. Oh well. Man, I gotta learn his timing more. Definitely gotta learn that timing more. That's my problem. I'm doing things wrong at times where I try to predict what he's gonna do sometimes, even though that's not a good thing to do in a boss fight. Because, you know, it's all up to RNG, and then odds are I should probably wait until he actually does the attack I'm expecting him to do. Either way, let's hope this goes better this time. That's all we can really hope. With my health being at max, I get, I think, 4% increase in damage, so that's... I don't know if that's actually helping at all, but you never know if that's gonna actually help, so I gotta go grab more stuff after this. Should be close to stunning to give me some free damage if it does. I wanted to stun over before. That was a lot lower of a stun than I was wanting. Heal should rush me. That's not the rush I wanted. That is the rush though. I wasn't wrong. Oh, there's the stun I wanted.
What happens if Omnicore grabs you without the DLC downloaded?
Ooh, sorry. I gotta... Give me 2 seconds, actually. I heard that, but I gotta check one thing really quickly. I should have borderless mode on. I don't know why I don't. Sharing display. There we go. Alright, that should make screen a little bit smaller. If amygdala grabs you without the DLC. The way that works is that if amygdala grabs you without the DLC installed, all it will do is it'll frenzy you, and then it'll teleport you to, it'll teleport you right in front of where you grab the 6 free blood vials in front of the, well in the middle. It doesn't do anything special. It'll take, I think, 2/4 of your health, or like 3/4 of your HP, and then it'll just, basically, all you gotta do is heal twice. Guaranteed. That's really all it does, though. It can kill you if you're low on HP, though, so I wouldn't attempt it like that, but normally you wouldn't anyways, so. Oh god, I didn't even realize that was following me. I have to go back to the Hunter's Dream to grab more buff material. So give me one moment. Basically, I can I already have the DLC. Oh, that's me storing. That's my bad. But I have the DLC installed, of course. So I'll show you what happens. I don't know. Well, actually, I'll just show you where you spawn after she grabs you. I don't know if she picks me up, if she'll teleport me to the DLC or not. So I'll just show you where you land really quickly. Sorry about the awkward silence there. I didn't really have anything to talk about. Usually talk about what's going on, and then loading screens are just loading screens. So basically, she grabs you, and once you get grabbed, she squeezes you for a couple of seconds. Does 2/4 of your, or my bad, 3/4 of your, or 3/4 of your health. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. And then you kind of just teleport around this area, and then odds are you can probably just run back to the lamp without actually having to use blood vials, but if you're not planning on going back to the Hunter's Dream, then that's really all that happens, is you just get damaged without the DLC. Remember back when the DLC first came out, this is not available anymore, this messed with their company a lot, but if you summoned a friend back when the DLC first came out, and it was in the Hunter's Dream on the German fight, the host that didn't have the DLC, if the Phantom did, the DLC item would spawn here, and you'd get the DLC for free, basically, on that character. But that would have broke it, because then that would have made... Well, it would have broke FromSoft, because that stops them from making money. Without them making money, then there would have been less DLCs, and potentially, if so much people abused that glitch, it would have actually prevented them from being able to make Dark Souls 3, so... I mean, when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, that would have been great to have that at first, but then realizing the consequences of actually having that happen over and over again, it definitely wasn't going to be worth it. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I actually enjoy Dark Souls 3. I know a lot of people who don't actually enjoy it, but for me personally, I actually kind of liked it. Maybe because it brought a little bit of Dark Souls 1 nostalgia with like the backstab animations and armor sets mainly from Dark Souls 1. Alright, let's try this again. I know I can get a free 800 damage off right off the bat, which is always a nice thing. Oh, I did not hit that. I hate that attack. That's the second time he's done it, and it's got me twice. I never expect it, because I expect the normal leap that's predictable that he always does at the beginning, but then he does that, and basically it's a guaranteed free hit for him. Man, I need to stop messing up on that. That's completely my fault, though. I gotta learn the timing. Sorry about that if you're hearing random noises. My mic almost fell out. Definitely not a professional streamer, but I do it for the fun. Hopefully that virus doesn't cause too much panic. It's already causing a lot of panic where I'm at. Everybody's, like all the stores, it's like a ghost town. There's nothing in them. Very weird, but it's almost... Well, I can't say it's cool in a way, but it's really weird. It's almost like some kind of horror game in real life. Not a lot of Plague Inc. memes so far about it too, though. That's pretty fun. Played Plague Inc. a couple of times last night. Next time I hit it, it should stun, hopefully. Right? No. Oh. Actually a good thing, though. Dodged away. Oh, well. Don't you dare do it again. That's the one I expect him to do. That's a lot of damage. Almost failed that timing. Alright, second stage. Sorry about the random, like, inhales, but... Oh, shit. Oh, that's the second time he's done that to me, too. I'm getting greedy with the heals. I know you're supposed to stick close in the second stage, but I panic and back up. Man. I would have never expected a level 4 to do that much damage, all because of those beast blood pellets, though. That was 4,000... I think 4,500 damage, if I'm not mistaken. It's a lot of damage for level 4, but all thanks to beast blood pellets with a plus 10 weapon. Yeah. Well, back to fighting him. If anything, I'm trying to make this first stream all about this level 4 character for the most part, but I have other characters that are normally around the preferred level of around 120. One's my arcane character, he's around level 150 though. 158 'cause I messed up on the leveling, I misread something. I was looking up an arcane kind of build guide and I misread one of the stats and I actually upgraded one too many times. which really sucks to do because it's not like Dark Souls 3 where I don't think there's a way to redistribute stats anyway. I'm probably gonna deke myself, but I'm getting decent at dodging that stupid little what's it called? That charge he does. I sucked so bad at that at first. Nice thing about doing a run like this is that it helps you learn boss's mechanics a little bit easier. I already know dodge to the left with that. I happen to be talking about mechanics that I'm messing up myself. No. That's so much free damage for him. Got that. I need to stop being greedy. That's my problem. Greed is the #1 most deadly sin for a reason, though. I shouldn't have dodged this way. It worked out anyways. Well, it didn't really work out, but I didn't get killed. That's what I mean. Alright, I can just get a 3-on-1 at that point. Alright, nice, you doing that. That's free buffs for me. Aha! You didn't hit me that time with it, did ya? Right. This attack it always worries me, but running in a straight line should prevent 99, or well, it should work guaranteed to not get you hit by it. Which you probably already know by now, but I would say if you don't have the DLC, definitely install it or get it. It's worth it by 100%. Alright, well, I went to transform it, then that happened. Oh, he started off with a different attack. Oh god. Luckily, when he does that, he normally does it in like a normal little straight. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I didn't expect that. Well, should have expected it, but jeez. Hell, I don't know how much attempt this boss is gonna take, but I've been already at it for maybe 15 minutes. Oh well, I'm so level 4. It should be expected. Hell, this is pretty fun though. Pretty fun. Even though I'm dying a lot, it's kind of a part of the experience, I guess. I mean, as you already saw, I'm at the end of the game. If I really wanted to go finish the game on my soul level 4 character, I could. All I gotta do is go kill Gurman and the Moon Presence. But I want to try to get rid of this DLC, or well, not rid of it, but, you know, finish it. And, you know, just finish the DLC and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I'm so tempted to like finish the game at the same time, because if I finish it, then technically I still did complete the Soul Level 4 run. But hate it when he stuns, but then it kind of moves back too far away from me. So I can't actually really get like too much of a punish. Which really sucks, because punish is really nice to have. Alright, hit him. That dodge one-shots, or that little charge one-shots me. Alright, second stage. 3 times in a row. I click dodge. Definitely click dodge. I don't know the best armor set to be wearing for this, but I doubt it really is going to make a difference since health is so low and health is so low. God. Alright, well. If you're wondering what the runes I'm running are, it's just, I think it's 15% HP from the Chalice dungeons, 5% HP from the Forbidden Woods, that little rune you'll pick up before the shortcut gate, and then a 15% or 20% stamina increase from the Chalice dungeons as well. There's false step chalices that you can do for that, which don't take too long. All you gotta do is kill Blood-Starved Beast, and start the first Chalice dungeon. After first 2 bosses, you'll get I think it's like a Promethean root chalice or something like that. It's this little one right here, or Persumu root chalice. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you don't actually have to make this chalice. You just look up glyphs online, or like little codes online. How's your beast pellets filling up so fast? Oh, beast pellets. Oh wait, I'm getting distracted. Oh wait, I already killed her. My bad. Beast pellets. The bar on the beast pellets. The way this works with the saw cleaver is that on transformed attacks, it increases a lot more than normal R1 attacks, which is really useful to know. But basically the way it works now is that if you do a normal R1 attack, let's say the bar will fill up. Let's say the bar was like a scale on 1 to 10. Let's say if I were to attack with a normal R1, it would do 1 out of the 10 and fill it up like that. But if I were to do a transformed attack, it'll fill it up like 3 out of the 10. So basically, transformed attacks with beast blood pellets, at least for the saw weapons, like the saw spear, the saw scythe, scythe, and the saw spear. I think I already, wait, did I already say saw spear? Either way, you get the memo. If you do transformed attacks with those, it'll fill it up a lot faster than normal. Which is why when I get the opportunity to combo him, I always go for an L1 attack until that beast hood meter is fully filled, then go for R1s. That's why you can get a lot, that's why soul level 4 characters can actually be sometimes, if you know how to play the game and dodge, they can actually be a lot easier than normal characters because of the saw cleaver if you're using that. The saw cleaver can dish out really insane amount of damage really quick. So see how that bar filled up so quickly right there? That was because of the transformed attack. Where the normal R1 didn't really fill it up too much at all. So see how quickly that's filling up now because of the L1s? Very, very useful thing to know, I would say. Getting greedy with an extra L1 after that R1. I know I can't land it. I would normally dodge, but I'm getting greedy anyway. That one actually doesn't. Ooh, that attack looks so like blended in. All right. Ooh, nearly hit me twice. Ooh, that travels across the room. I thought it was gonna be like how actually all of his slashes do. I didn't realize that. I thought it was similar to our Moonlight Greatsword, where it'll just travel a short distance, like to punish you when you're close. But like if you're running in, then it'll hit you twice if you don't dodge. That's what I thought that was for. Didn't know it traveled across the room. That's good to know though. Should have tried dodging through it, but I was trying to make space in order to heal when I can. Which is another mistake I'm doing, is I keep backing up to heal. That's not a good thing with him. I would say try to bait the smash and then heal. Because on the smash, he'll normally do 3 slams, and then after those 3 slams, you'll normally either get like 1 free hit, and then after that free hit, nothing really else, or you can probably try to heal, I would say. Well, actually, I don't know that though, so don't quote me on that. But another good thing is when he's doing his AOE that charges up the entire room and then smashes his sword down. That will definitely kill you if you stay far. But his little AOE where he stabs the sword into the ground, that's a very good opportunity to back up and heal as well. Or buff, apply all your things there when you can. Weapon at risk. Darn it, that's bad. Alright, well, damage is about to go significantly down. I'll still try it. But I wouldn't expect anything with this run anymore. You know, my fault. I should have checked my weapon's durability. Because even with almost a full beast blood meter, I'm barely doing any damage. That little, like that scratchy combo against the floor, that's very good to dodge into his left and get basically a free hit or 2. Depending on how flaky your weapon is. Yeah, you should be at least 1. I wouldn't say it's a great idea to stick close to him when he's doing that attack. Buffs are about to wear out. Yep, timing was wrong. I don't know. Weapon was at risk anyway, so odds are that there was a chance for me to win that, but wasn't 100% likely at all. Sorry about the random chair you can hear in the background. I'm sitting down for a second. And I get a bit too excited and stand up out of my seat. Something I've always been doing though. Give me a second to repair things, so there we go. I feel like you, as soul level 4, I feel like you always have a nice, usually a decent amount of souls to spend on items and consumables because you're not leveling at all. I feel like if you need things like to level with, or not, Jesus, not level, but to buy with echoes, you kind of feel more able to because you don't have the constant thing of, oh well, should I level or should I spend it on this? It's more of just a I'm gonna spend it on this kind of thing. Also, if you're wondering why I have so many fire papers and or beast blood pellets, the beast blood pellets I had a lot of insight, and you can just buy them for 1 after getting the cosmic badge from the upper cathedral ward. And for the fire paper and the bolt paper, and for the most part my bullets as well, which you couldn't see, I don't think anyways, unless I showed them. Well, you can see like the 300 I had, but all of those were from doing the duplication glitch from what's it called? From, I'm gonna brain fart, but the Father Gascoigne boss room, you just go in there, stand at the entrance from it, and then run down, boop the lamp, or touch the little lamp. Then after that, it'll normally dupe any item that's on the floor, but it has to be like an item that stays on the floor, like an NPC drop item. That's the only one they'll work with. So like Alfred, if you kill him and he drops the fire paper and you don't pick it up, you can dupe that because it's still on the floor. That's the only way to really do it though. I hate being close when he does that charge. I always feel like I'm gonna get hit by it. Seems we're at a stalemate to bush. Oh no. Oh, well, nice. Yeah, I'm definitely getting, I would say, decent at his first phase though. That's gonna come in handy when I need to actually use it later on, or fight it later on a different character. Oh god. Shouldn't have healed. Shouldn't have healed. Actually, I couldn't recover that HP because he's doing this stupid combo of his. Oh, I thought the timing on that was wrong. Get that. At that point, just spam. If he's close enough to second phase and you know you're not gonna die, then you can just start spamming. Wait, that hit me? Well, actually, well, it makes sense that it hit me, but it killed me more than like, or more the less. I didn't think it would. Yeah. Well, I know I have a low amount of HP because level, but I didn't expect that to hit me or kill me, anyways. Went right through me, but I also thought I dodged, so maybe it shouldn't have hit me in the first place. But I know it. Definitely didn't expect it to kill me. I mean, I was like really tempted to actually heal that little bit of sliver of HP that I had that wasn't actually healed. But I was like, well, that's just gonna be a wasted blood vial. But and then again, odds are I'm not gonna use 20 in this fight. I mean, I beat the first phase without even using 3 of them, so only used 2. Well, odds are I'm not going to use an entire 20. I should probably just heal, but at the same time, healing leaves me open for an attack, which is just going to make me have to heal again, which is probably going to get me killed in the first place. So really confusing with Ludwig. Very good first DLC boss though. for when he came out all that time ago. I forgot when Old Hunters came out. That was really quick retaliation attack though. Did not want to do that. One thing I hate doing is like accidentally attacking when I'm trying to like transform my weapon back to its normal state, and then I'll accidentally like dodge, and then it'll transform and do the transformed attack, which will just waste some stamina at that point. Don't want to stay too close to him though. Ooh, that's like a 180-degree arc, doesn't it? Hopefully, I mean, at the rate this is going, hopefully I can get past Ludwig. I really didn't expect it to take this long. On the bright side, I can actually see the time it's taking me to kill him, which normally I'll just assume, like for a boss, that it's taking me a while. I'll say like 30 minutes, but this time I can actually know it's taking me 30 minutes. At least it's not up to assumptions. Well, at least the run to the boss fight actually ain't that bad. I dread to think what Orphan's gonna bring a challenge to, which I'll definitely stream. That one's gonna be a have to stream. Because that's gonna be funny as all hell. Watch that happen. I wouldn't say I'm getting too mad. I don't like to get mad at games, but... or at least at this game. In general, but... I mean, sometimes I'll just call out bullshit when I think it is, but not too often anyway. Trying to find, like, I don't know if it's a good idea for you, like any kind of streaming or YouTube, to have a variety on streaming when it comes down to first starting out a channel. Personally, I don't know if I should have like a variety. Holy hell, that does a lot. But anyway, what I was saying was, I don't know if I should have a variety or try to stick to just one thing that people might actually just enjoy, because at the same time, like starting out having, let's say my current amount, which I think is 5 or 6, starting out with that, and then let's say they get accustomed to like something like I guess we'll just say Fortnite, since that's kind of maybe popular. I don't know. Fortnite's kind of dying, which is a bad and good thing. But anyway, let's just say that. And then people are accustomed to that, and I switch over to a different game that they're not accustomed to, then I don't know if that'll like... because sometimes it can be good to have variety, but maybe that's just when you keep uploading like the same game over and over for like maybe 2 years and then finally switch. So maybe after a while. But either way, I'll just start off with a little bit of variety. It's kind of boring streaming and uploading the same game over and over. It's been a while since the last stream though, which I apologize for. Actually, yeah, it's been a while since the last stream. It's also been a while just since I've uploaded and done anything in general on this channel. Which, dude, like I just said, apologize for it. I'm getting I'm getting really accustomed to this first phase to the point where I'm about to do it without taking a single point of damage. Yep, and no point. Man, that's how long I've been doing that first phase for. Then when I get to the second one, I just immediately die. Like at first, I always thought the second phase was easier. I was so naive. See the slam attack though? It's very easy to just dodge behind and then get a couple heals. Same thing for that one. He'll no matter where you are on the map, he'll do that combo. Like not no matter where you are on the map, he'll do the combo, but no matter where you are on the map, he'll finish the combo. Ooh, that's double slash. Haven't even gotten to the E in his HP. Are you asking how much I've used or how much I have? Because I think I have around 70 or 60, but for the single fight, I've used around maybe 20. I would say. Storage, I have a lot in storage right now though, like around 60. I never thought this boss was gonna take this much resources for him to actually die. I'm gonna go grab more because never know how much I'm gonna actually have to use in a fight. Who knows if 4 is actually enough. Alright. But, so if you're wondering storage-wise, I have 67. And 65 for fire paper. I had 90 before going into this fight with actually both, so I've used around 30 so far in this fight. Which definitely ain't my proudest moment, but I never thought he was gonna take this long to kill. It's 4:48, so I'd say we're going till 6. Which is 2 hours, which is kind of where I had this set for anyways, because I felt bad for not uploading. So I decided, well, people who actually enjoy watching the things should definitely have something to watch. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that uploads decent content or like okay content and then people start enjoying them and then just disappear for a year. It's kind of what Corey did, Corey X Kenjin. It's unfortunate, he hasn't uploaded in like 8-9 months. Also from Detroit, Michigan too, so right where I'm from. Well, not where I'm from, but same state I live in. Which is actually also where I came from. Makes sense, I never moved. Haven't moved yet. Lived in the same house all my life. Which is almost weird, like getting accustomed. Well, it's not weird, but it's also like having like to walk around the same place over and over all day. Kind of gets, well, I mean for 14 years anyways, because I'm only 14, but 14 years it gets kind of weird after a while. I mean, I know my parents are talking about moving eventually though. I don't know why I'm getting in so much of personal detail, but I mean, it's not like it really hurts. Why am I dodging this thing? Oh, well, that worked. Okay, I'm done. I'm not dead. I dodged right out of it. Yep, do that charge. Oh, well, I shouldn't have prompted him to do the charge. I thought for sure I was going to dodge it. Oh, I was so confident in dodging it. That's the first time I had to use that many blood vials on that stage in around 4 fights, though. So after this, I'm going to be able to do that first phase, no problem. For the rest of my playthroughs to come. Which, who knows how much that's going to be. It's really the only game I've been playing lately, besides For Honor, which, new Blade or Prince of Persia event. I'm tempted to upload it, but, I mean, who knows how that's going to do at the same time. I feel like while Bloodborne's old, it still has a decent popularity to it. So even though it's my first video on it, or well, in this case stream, I still feel like it actually could do very well at the same time because people still have an interest in the game all these years later. And so there's still things to upload, like guides and all that kind of stuff you can do. So if I really wanted to, I could upload like decent blood gems you can also get, because I know a couple locations for pretty okay blood gems, I would say. Pretty good. But, it's kind of besides the point. Let's focus on this fight for a couple seconds. I'll get back into the blood gem details here in a little bit. I don't know if you actually need any blood gems right now or not, because I could show you a really good, chalice dungeon glyph that actually gives you some pretty good 23 or 25% gems or something like that. They can be up to like 30% gems. Well, not 30%, but like almost 30% overall. Like 24% then like up physical attack damage on the side, or like as a secondary ability. Hate dodging that. I still hate dodging that charge up close. It's not like it's hard, I just so nervous it's gonna hit me. I don't know why that first hit missed. Sucks. I feel like it could have been the second phase already. This ain't a speed run though, so it doesn't matter to me that I'm not in second phase. Alright, thank God you did that attack. If it wasn't for him doing that attack, that's easy to dodge, I would have definitely been hit right there. Alright, rush in. I don't know with that attack if I should probably dodge to his left. I'm starting to assume. I keep dodging to the right. It's like a natural thing for me to dodge to the right. Sorry if you can hear the PlayStation fan in the background. That's nothing I can really do about that. Don't know if you can or not, though. I'd have to check. What is that? No, nothing. Alright, well, sorry, that was something, like, on my desk. I didn't know what it was. For the normal edited videos, I'm trying to get what, or trying to make, like, a custom outro and stuff like that right now. I still need to make a, custom, what's it called? Logo. Yeah, logo. Is it a depth? No, most of the time it is, but what it is, it's a false depth chalice, which is, basically, it's imitating, a depth 5 chalice, but it gives you all the rewards from the, depth 5 chalice, but you can do it at level 1. But the difficulty, or you can do it with a root 1 chalice, or with a depth 1 chalice, but, it still has a difficulty and all that. The only difference between, false chalices and the normal version of that chalice is that the depth version, or the false version, it doesn't give you good upgrade materials. It'll only give you the upgrade materials, bloodstone shards. It won't ever give you chunks or twin bloodstones. That's the only difference. But and the only difference with blood gems is that the secondary effect will be, or the secondary effect will be different from its normal gem in the normal level. That's the only difference, though. But I'll show you the glyph for it. It's very, very nice. It's one of the gems I'm using is actually that one, or one of the ones from it. All right, he's probably gonna kill me right here. I took too long to get close. Ooh. I'm dead. Not dead. Oh, thank God. No, that twin slash. Alright. I'll show you the chalice really quickly. Basically, all you need is the sorry about the thing, but all you need is the chalice I showed you earlier. The little chalice, the one you get from the blood-starved beast, and you go enter the chalice. You enter the blood-starved beast chalice. So if you haven't done chalice dungeons yet, then you can't do this just yet. But it doesn't take long to do. It only takes like maybe 20 minutes. But I'll show you really quickly. Basically, you create the normal chalice dungeon using the 2 ritual blood material you'll get from the old Yarnum on that little throne-looking pillar thing, whatever it's called. You inspect it, it'll give you 2. And what you do is you create. This is the one you have to do at first. This is the first chalice you'll ever get. I'm just gonna remove it. But basically, you go with the chalice. You do this chalice. You go to layer 2, which is gonna be the first boss is gonna be the undead giant. You kill him, you go to layer 2, and then you kill the Merciless Watcher boss. They'll drop the chalice you need, which is this one. You don't need to make this one, just have it, and you'll be able to do the chalice dungeons I'm going to show. Which I'm only going to show one, but it's this one right here. Basically, how you can see it has the 5 little messengers. That's a depth 5, but it's imitating a depth 1 though. So right now it says depth 1. When in reality it's a depth 5, so it has the difficulty of a depth 5, and it'll drop the same gems. And let's say there's a chest in here, it's going to contain the same chest loot as the normal one would. So fixed loot like chests that are guaranteed are going to be the same as the normal one. Gems are going to be almost the same, just that there's going to be a different secondary effect for them. So let's say a normal gem from the normal chalice will have, well, the normal depth 5 will have, let's say 10 extra physical damage as its secondary effect. The gem in this version will, let's say, have maybe like extra 7 damage. It might be slightly down, or it could be slightly it could be a different effect entirely. It's just randomized. But basically the gem you get from this, I'll show you the farming route really quickly. I probably shouldn't just send you into it. I'll also show you the code you have to click or enter in after, but sorry. But basically, all you gotta do is, it's a very quick run. It doesn't take long. The enemies in here are very tough, and since I'm level 4, they'll one-shot me, but I've killed them a couple times. They are also very good for blood echo farming. They drop 20,000 souls each, or echoes each. Sorry. But about the souls thing, I didn't mean to say that. It's just so accustomed to me at this point to say souls by accident. But basically, you spawn down there, you run over here, you get the first lamp, you light it, and you run over here. Both of these guys right here, the things you're farming, they drop 20,000 echoes each. I'm not personally going to kill them. They drop 3 different things. They drop yellow backbone, this right here, which is a more, like a virtual material you'll need later on in the chalices. They drop 3 blood vials at chances, and then the thing you're looking for, if you need gems, is they'll drop these gems right here, which are cursed, but they have the best effect. So you see 22.3% increase, add physical. Then the third one is the cursed effect, which is usually it's a debuff. So attack down, which ain't that great, but it's also not the end of the world since there's nothing too severe. But you're mainly looking for decreased stamina. Basically what it is, it'll be like decreased stamina 2. That is the best one. If it says at the end decreased stamina, that's what you want. That's the best gems that you can get that are cursed. But then you see attack versus beast down, and then this is the worst one. HP gradually depletes. If you get that, just know not to use it. If you get an HP gradually depletes. But the one I have in my weapon is weapon durability down, which is why I have to go repair it so often. Which is already at 108, and I just repaired it. Which is why I'm gonna do really quickly one run, see if I can get a better gem for that, because that's making me mad having to use over 1,000. But these enemies, they're easy to parry because their attacks are slow, but as a level 4, you're going to want to do a charged attack if you're me. You'll get accustomed to fighting them, though. They're very slow. I would say. I might focus in slightly because I don't want to die. Again. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Alright, I wouldn't do what I'm doing. There's an easier way, is if you can lure them up to ladder and go back to where you first spawned in, keep kiting them around in the spawn area for you, and it'll get rid of their aggro range, and they'll run out of their own aggro range. And once they do that, they're just an easy kill from there. You can get an easy free backstab on them. Messed up my parry. That's basically what you want to do for these guys. If you have a high DPS, you can just kind of rush down here and just hit them. But what you normally want to do is you want to make them climb up the ladder by getting their attention, and then after getting their attention, try to get them back to where you first spawn. Not the second lamp, but where you first spawn. Make sure they're following you though. Like, always keep an eye on them. Don't like let them do their own thing, because basically they'll start backing up with their back face towards you, so you can get a free backstab, and just keep doing that over and over again. Keep getting other aggro range and doing all that stuff. This one's a lot more than the one with the sword, because that shield is very annoying to deal with sometimes. But I usually just trying to bait out like that shield slam right there and then parrying it. He's dead. But basically that's all the run is. I don't know if he'll drop it. Alright, he did. But let me check that. Basically that's all you want to do. Just want to keep doing that. It's this one, I think. Wait. Yep, it's this one. But this one's different. It has charged attack up 5.2%, which ain't that bad actually. I don't know if I'll put it on because short term memory. What did it do? I know it has the charged attack, but I forgot it's physical attack. That's not bad necessarily, but at the same time, it's gonna be doing a lot less damage. I'm okay kind of with repairing my weapons every little once in a while, but it's not that big of a deal. It only screwed me once, as you saw with the weapon durability low, which kind of got me. Either way, it's very good for early game leveling, even though they're strong. They're very strong enemies, if they hit you, that is, but if they don't ever get you, that's pretty easy. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to trying to kill Ludwig really quickly. Well, hopefully quickly. I'm getting good phase, but that second phase is a nightmare at level 4. I didn't think it would be. Anyway, hopefully that helps you though. I don't know if that will. I don't know if you already have good blood gems, but if you don't, they drop radials, so it won't help you with getting crescent, or yeah, waning. My bad, not crescent. I was thinking of like crescent moon, so crescent, but waning. They won't drop waning and all that kind of stuff. I think they might, but it's like a 1% chance because I think every enemy in the game that drops a gem has a chance to drop that gem in a different kind of pattern or like a different kind of socket. So there's like a small chance, I believe. I might be wrong, but either way, don't get your hopes up on them dropping anything different. They'll drop a radials. Yeah, you won't have a problem if you're that high of a level. Definitely won't have a problem. You should be able to tank a couple of attacks from them. But I wouldn't count on tanking too much with because they are very, very strong when it comes to actually damaging. They can be killed easily, but by kiting them around and all that kind of stuff and parrying them, but I mean it takes a little bit more than that sometimes. It depends on how defensively they play as well, because if they don't ever give you an opportunity to parry, then they'll just get you screwed. Alright, second phase. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna take the time to buff because doing a visceral at this low of level won't do anything. I'm dead. Wait, no. Yeah, no, I'm not. Oh, no, got greedy. I should have only done one attack. I thought I gotta learn to stop being greedy with this fight. I try to get too much damage in at certain times. Either way, happy farming with them because sometimes they'll get. Well, sometimes they just won't drop anything. It's that simple. Well, I think they're guaranteed to drop something. Normally it'll be blood vials. The gems aren't 100% that. Well, they're not really that rare. I think the rarest. Sorry about cracking the knuckles, but basically, I think the rarest thing they drop would probably have to be the yellow backbone for ritual materials. I farmed them. I maybe killed them like over 20 times on this character for the gems I have, and they only dropped 4 so far. So if you need yellow backbone, they can be nice to have a little bit later on, but yeah, they're okay. Otherwise, for the gems though, gems definitely, if you are in depth 5 chalices, definitely farm those over the false ones, because the false ones, their gems aren't as good, but they're pretty good. They're definitely worth farming if you don't have good gems right now. It'll give you a very good boost in damage. By the way, if you're wondering what these are droplets which can be put into anything. It's similar to this, because I know one of my weapon gems is this, but basically these are from way later in the game, from basically 19.8% physical, but well, on that one anyways, they're around 19% gems. They're definitely pretty good for late game, but basically these late game gems and the ones I showed you are better, so definitely just to put that in perspective. But these ones, the thing about these ones, they can be socketed into anything. So right now, basically, they can be socketed into that crescent one or the waning at the end. They can be socketed into radials. They can be socketed in triangles. That's the nice thing about droplets. That's why they're 19% at end game, is because they can be socketed in anything you want. But if you're not doing chalice dungeons, they're worth farming. The only thing is, I hate the enemy you have to farm to get them. It's the winter lanterns, which are like those doll kind of things with like the eyes on the top of their head and all that. If you want to farm them. I'm finding it a lot happier to actually stream while having somebody to talk to instead of just kind of talking to myself, it feels like. So thank you for sticking around this long. I never expected it in a million years. If you can find good gems in your last one, then it's probably worth farming that instead. That's gonna kill me. I don't know why he'd do a charge that close, but basically, yeah, if you're in the depth 5 chalices, then unless it's one that doesn't have a gem, like any kind of good gem farm, then I wouldn't suggest staying in the one you're at if it's not a good gem farm. But if you can find good gems from enemies, which there most likely is, it's probably worth farming them over the one I showed you. Because the one I'm showing you is mainly for early game, because if you farm it early game, then it's just basically, it's free easy gems early game. Because all you gotta do is kite them around. So it's definitely worth doing that. And if you're wondering what, for your depth 5, you probably know this, but basically if you look up online, there's going to be different glyphs for you to use for depth 5 chalices that basically don't require any material at all. You just enter in a glyph. So for instance, let's say the glyph was this really quickly. As an example, this ain't an actual glyph, I don't think. But let's say, alright, that's all I can put in, but let's say the virtual thing, blood. But enter that in, it'll pop up a depth 5 chalice dungeon. And when it pops up that depth 5 chalice dungeon, you can do it for free. Look at these. I forgot I had these. Oh, these were for, okay, these might help you out a lot actually. I'm sorry, I did not mean to clear that. I looked those up, so I forgot the code already. Either way, I think in this one here, though, you can get a, what's it called again? A rune. You can get a rune for, I think, plus 15% overall HP, which will help a lot. So you see the chalice glyph in the corner, the JGN2JKKW. Enter that in, and once you enter that in, you will, basically, I think it's on the first door to the first secret room door, the first bonus room on the right. I think it's on the right anyways, it could be on the left. But the first actually I'll check it out really quickly. I don't want to give you false information. Let me check out. I'll make sure this is the one that's the first chalice room on the right or the left, or it doesn't matter. Just the first bonus room. But hopefully that cough ain't a bad cough. Or cough in the sense of, well, actually, okay, I shouldn't be joking about that. But anyway, basically, actually, the I think it's. Let me check. Let me make sure. Nope. Wait. Okay. I was giving you false information. Sorry, but basically, it's not the first bonus room on this chalice. It's not over here. You go past the starting room. You go light this lantern. I'm not going to show you where the lever. Actually, you know what? I will. I have a little bit extra time. You go right. You go into here. You can probably find this by. Actually, wait, my bad. You go left. There's going to be a door to open. Watch out for the dogs and the guy with a gun. You go in here. You climb up the ladder in the. Oh, right over here. My bad. Thought it was going to be in the middle. You go up the ladder. I think it's straight to the right. Yeah, straight to the right. You open this up. And then once you open this up, you go right again. Excuse me, I burped. I don't know if you heard that. Then right there's the lever. You pull that. And then after pulling that lever... where am I going? Alright, over here. Not over here, wait. I lost track of where I am. Well, I don't know if this is the room out or not. No, actually, yeah, it is. Wait. Yeah, it is, my bad. But you go over here, you open up this, you go into here, and then go through all of this. It's not that long. Actually, I'll go through it really quickly. I don't know if you'll get confused or not. But you go through this, and there's gonna be a lot of spiders here. I'm gonna run past them if I can, but I don't know if there's gonna be any doors to open up. Yeah, you open up this door. Then you go down here. I'm gonna actually heal. I wasn't going to originally, but you go down here, go into this room here, and then go straight to the left. And in there, in the big chest, will be a plus 15% increase in health, which will help you a ton, I promise. That's actually the reason why I'm able to survive a couple of the hits from Ludwig's that I am right now, but the higher the HP, the more you're going to get from 15%. I'll just hunt them lock out. Actually, it's probably better for the spider to kill me. There we go. But open that chest and you'll get a 15% increase in health. I'll show you the glyph one last time I'll hold it there for 30 seconds. In case you need it. Definitely worth doing though, I would say. That 15%, no matter what your vitality, yeah, vitality. I didn't know if it's called vigor in this one, but whatever your vitality is, it'll definitely help you. The other one I had was a 20% stamina increase, so if you want to, like, I don't know if you can rewind the stream, you can go back to that point where I just got rid of it by accident. But if you want to go back to the part of the stream where it was right here and I deleted it by accident, check the glyph in the corner, and I know this time for sure on the first bonus room there will be a plus 20% increase in stamina rune. Go to the bonus room, you finish it. At the end there's going to be one of those big chests again with a with one of those dog looking things. I forgot what they're called. The Loran Silver Beast with a torch holding, or he's going to be holding a torch, and that chest will be a plus 20% stamina increase, which is very useful. Sorry about that notification from my phone. There's the glyph, by the way, in the corner, in the bottom right hand, if you need it for the 15% increase. Should be hopefully long enough. I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't need it anymore. But I like back to trying to fight Ludwig after I'm grabbing this. I'm gonna go grab some stuff out of the chest. I barely ever have to actually go to storage in my normal game, so I'm still not even used to actually switching over to the storage. How bad is my weapon? Not that bad. Alright. Wait, what is the droplet I'm using? Alright, it's the right one. But, yet again, thank you for sticking in the stream for so long. It's actually the longest I've had anybody watch me. I had an old YouTube channel, but never did good. But it was more of like a, kind of like a dream of mine for a long time to have a decent YouTube channel going, so that's what I'm going to try to do. I want to stream more often, but... Well, actually, now I have a really good reason to, because not really a lot of reason to go out of the house because of this pandemic going on. Which is both a bad thing and a good thing. It's a good thing because I can stream more often now, which is going to help me grow and also entertain more people, hopefully, and give helpful tips to more people. And it's a bad thing because I'm not allowed, or it's not advised to go out of the house because I get the coronavirus, so... Who knows how that's going to work. Hopefully this all blows over eventually. It should. But you never know. Thought I could hit him with that last little transform. Off. I don't know why I hate that attack, but I can dodge out of the way of it decently. Oh, my timing was wrong there for a second. Beast meter's gone though. I'm gonna try to buff before a second phase happens. He gave me the perfect opportunity to. Nope, he didn't. Oh, I had taunt, or not taunt, but I had Green Smash. I really did think he gave me the perfect opening. I was hoping that was the second spit he did, or whatever that is. Don't really want to mention what I think it is, but I think well, I was hoping he was doing the other one, the one that he did at first that takes longer to actually hit you because he goes at a bigger area, but he starts off more to the left. Oh well. His right, your left. So, that's what I thought he was doing, but nope. I never really expected him to do both attacks in a row. I really didn't expect me to take over an hour to kill this guy. Like, if I'm being honest, I'm not really frustrated because I'm actually having fun doing it, because, you know, having somebody watch me for once is actually pretty fun. But didn't really expect it to take this long. It's guaranteed to get that free 800 damage at first, which is nice. Shouldn't be dodging towards him. Oh. Where's that? Yeah, that attack I'm still getting used to trying to dodge. Sorry if you heard that like little thing I was pushing back in the microphone. Hopefully the audio on this one's better. I know old videos and old streams have like double in-game audio and all that stuff I hate. but that's because mic I was using ain't really a talking mic. It's more of a listen-in audio kind of mic. It's nice for audio, great for audio, but definitely not great for talking. It does have a microphone, but then everything gets like it duplicates the sound and like doubles and triples and all this kind of random stuff. Maybe it's because it's broken, or maybe it's just the way the mic is. You know. I wouldn't say it was the best purchase ever, but it wasn't a bad one either. Getting used to this old thing, nude wig. And then of course it's almost like sometimes stunning a boss will actually like screw you over more, because instead of you getting free damage off, it'll stun them back, and then weapon can't reach. So it's sometimes pretty bad. He's really close. I hate that attack. That one too. It never kills me with it, but I always just hate getting it by it. I don't know why either. Oh my god, late timing on that one. Like when he has to do that, I don't know why it's so... I feel like the timing is so weird on it. Like, at the end of his charge, I feel like really far away from him. I feel like it's really weird. Alright, finally, second stage. Alright, the point where I stand up to go try hard. And by try hard, I mean I'm probably gonna die quickly now. Should probably focus more than go try hard. I'm gonna try to stop talking. Sorry. Nope, didn't know. Darn it, like I'm so like unused to his moveset in Phase 2. Phase 1's practically been mastered, I would almost argue, but stage 2 is definitely a struggle. It's kind of slightly addictive to just keep transforming your weapon. Ooh. That square matching at the beginning of every fight with this guy I find it hilarious. Because I kind of have to make sure everything goes off properly. If I mess up, then it's not a good thing at all. That was just a lot of damage, man. Let me hit one tank back for that. Ooh, thank God that missed. 1,000 damage on a running attack? Jesus. I was not expecting that. Well, geez, God, this is the part. Not the part, but this is definitely frustrating. I did not expect this. Getting the odd stop of pain at this point with this. Oh god. Alright, well. And an hour. Yep, definitely getting the odd stop of pain. In case you don't know who that is, which you probably do, but it's just a very funny guy. Switched over to Dead by Daylight for the most part, but he's also the first, I think he's the first person in the world to complete a full Dark Souls 2 no-hit run with all DLCs. So, I think he's also the first person to complete it in the main game as well. Which is a great accomplishment for him, but he also attempted to do the same thing I'm doing and took him way too long. Oh, I don't know how to dodge that sword attack. I'm not used to that at all. I think if you get hit by one of the attacks, I think it's guaranteed to hit you all the way throughout. I think, anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, but... I think it's guaranteed to hit. I could summon in like a old hunter to help, but I don't think they're really worth summoning. I think they just... I'm dead. Yep, little pouncing attack after. Well, I didn't know if he was going to do it or not. I knew if he did it, I was going to try to dodge it, but at the same time, that pouncing attack that he follows up with sometimes after that slash, it feels like mental to dodge sometimes. It looks like he's just like centering himself back into his normal animations where he's just standing still, but then he just out of nowhere jumps on you. Such a weird attack to get used to. I'm gonna be a bit risky, and I'm actually gonna try to do it with 3 fire paper and 3 beast blood pellets. Odds are I'm only gonna use one of them anyways, and then probably die. That's odds. I could definitely win. Hopefully if I do that. Yeah, distraction, that's what I was thinking about doing, because the old hunters don't help at all normally, but at the exact same time, distracting, once they're dead, the problem with that is that now the boss does more damage than normal, and on top of doing more damage than normal, also has more health, and has higher defense. So once that guy's done to distract, it makes my life a hell of a lot harder. I didn't expect him to stun. Yeah, I just realized that's 1,000 damage on that second transformed attack. Didn't, or shouldn't have followed up. Alright, nice. First, that jump up in the air and the roof attack was like so hard to dodge at first. But then you just realize you gotta run in a straight line, and it's hilarious to dodge now. Alright, he's gonna heal. I hate getting hit by that, because he leaves himself so open to get attacked, but he just can't, because you gotta heal. And if you don't heal, then you're dead. Alright, fire papers are out. Dodge twice, that gives me time to buff. Just enough. Holy heck. Yep, thank God he did that. If I can dodge it, nice, healing time. Jesus, that was down to the wire. I normally don't ever dodge. I hopefully have time to heal twice. I do, I think. That's nice. Darn, see what I'm talking about though? He stuns, and then after stunning, I'm dead. Yep. Darn it, I know you're not supposed to dodge into that 180 attack he just did with his double hit, because if you do, I think you're dead guaranteed. You're supposed to dodge back, but I was hoping he would do that slash on the ground. That attack, that 180 he just did, that and that pounce, that's really weird looking. After the well, actually, there's 3 attacks that in specific that are hard to dodge in the first stage, I would say. One is that damned attack he just did there, and then the other ones are the after the attack he did there, that 180, he'll pounce afterwards, and then it looks really weird. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but then it happens. And the other attack is that stupid sorry, what's the name of it? Don't know how to describe it, but it's that attack where he I really can't remember. I'm having a bit of a brain for it, but oh yeah, it's like that. It's that third pounce that he does. It's not the same pounce after the 180, and it's not the same pounce he does at the beginning of the battle every time where he slams one hand into the floor. It's the it's that third one where he like jumps on you, really weird looking. It's like I can dodge it sometimes, but then he'll just do it out of nowhere, and I'll mistime it, and then just freeze. I think it's a free easy one hit for him too, which unfortunate, but I mean, all you can really do is learn from your past mistakes. If anything, if I don't beat this boss this stream, which I got 40 more minutes to, I'm definitely only streaming for 2 hours. I'm pretty tired. But either way, if I don't beat it this time, it'll definitely be streamed tomorrow. I promise it. I don't know which time. It's probably not gonna be this late, but probably after homework for homeschooling. Then I'll definitely do it. It's weird. He didn't do the same thing. He's done that twice now, where he doesn't start off with the same pouncing attack. I didn't remember that pouncing attack either. Heal. He's probably gonna spray something on me now. That one right there. That pounce. So weird looking. And then this ain't going too well damage wise, but at least I'm not dead. There's the damage part. 4 transformed attacks, easy damage. Then okay. Oh. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's a bad idea to stick too close to this guy too. All right, nice. Oh, that hit me somehow. That doesn't matter too much. I'm just gonna heal instead of doing that. I'm not risking it. I'm gonna fire paper this time, and then once I get the chance, I'm gonna try to use blood pelt. Nice. Alright. Yep, timing was wrong. Darn it. Normally, how to dodge that or that charge he does is you'll want to already start stepping to the left the second he starts charging it. Oh, jeez. Sorry about the chair. I'm gonna say sorry every time I do that. I know loud noises and stuff like that can be weird. Which I also don't know if it's picking up what I'm doing because mic might fall out again, so I'm pushing it back in. It's that little earphone that always comes with the PS4. So, I mean, audio is better on it, and the audio that I was trying to test out for the other mic was absolute dog crap, so I wasn't using that. Definitely wasn't using that. The mic would have been having everybody, like any chance of people watching this, just gone in an instant. I don't know what it was doing though, like the sound on it was so weird. Like it would like duplicate the sound 15,000 times and then, like no exaggeration, 15,000 times and then just like make it a higher pitch, and I was like, well, I don't know what that is about, but definitely not using that mic. Hopefully like one of my brothers has an extra one to use, which is the one I'm using right now with my brother. Oh, he already stunned. That's 3,000 damage right there. Ain't normally the best you can do with that attack. Dead. Yep, that charge when he does it that close feels damn near impossible to dodge. I haven't accomplished dodging yet. I think it actually might be impossible to dodge. No thanks on the help part. I'm trying my best to do this soul level 4 run all by myself. But I do appreciate the offer. Might have to play later if anything though, but basically this is just, you know, the soul level 4 run. I normally would probably accept help if I was struggling this much on like a normal boss on a normal character. Then definitely by all means I would, but right now I'm trying my best to conquer this solo. So far I haven't summoned any help and I'm at the end of the game right now. All we have left so far is the... Sorry, but I mean normally I would accept help, my bad. But basically, right now I'm at the end of the game right now. All we have left is the DLC and the, I didn't stream any of the other things, so if you're thinking you're missing out on that, then you're not, but, all we have left is the DLC, German, and the, Moon Presents. That's all that's left. Really, the only part I would actually need help with so far, though, because how much I've done this first phase, would probably be the second one. I would say, anyway. I'm gonna heal instead of getting free damage. You never know how much he's gonna actually do with that. That's gonna hit me. Yep. Well, it was either dodge towards... Probably a better option would have been dodge to the left towards it because either way it was near its end, so it wouldn't have killed me. But I was trying my best to avoid the damage. I don't know. I'll learn from it if that ever gets in that circumstance again, or situation. Actually, I don't know if both words work for that. I'm a bit tired. Ugh. Definitely didn't think it'd take an hour, 30 minutes for this. I was hoping to at least try to make it to Lady Maria today. This character, before I started this, only had around maybe 8 or 9 hours on him. So, only took me around that much time to get to Gurman for it. This guy's already used like 40 or maybe even 50 of my beast blood pellets and fire paper. Luckily all the rest of the bosses are weak to lightning. So I have a lot of that. Unfortunate. That attack, on the other hand, I do. Oh, weapon it. Oh, well, that was a good attempt. Oh, I'm still gonna try to get it through. Never know, I might be able to still do it. Alright, this is the part where it matters though. Let's get this over with. Jesus, that 2-hit combo though. Yeah, I don't know if there is a way out of that. And I think once you're hit, you're hit. Which normally at a normal level character wouldn't be a bad or such a big deal, but since sl4 it just is. Simple as that. Alright, well, time to go repair weapons, grab out more things, the usual. I don't have any more things, I'm gonna have to sell something. Which shouldn't be that big of an issue. I have to repair this, so it should take around 1,000. God, hell, maybe if, I think that weapon at risk actually, or weapon at risk, I don't know why I said weapon, but weapon, at risk, I think that actually might have screwed me right there, in a sense, because I'm pretty sure if it wasn't for that, I would have done enough damage to actually stun him again and stagger him for a riposte, which I wouldn't have taken because it's not. I don't have arcane. I'm never gonna be able to use that, but which I wouldn't have taken. It's better to get like a charged R2 and then do transformed attacks with this because of how strong the or how weak visceral attacks are because we have no skill. So with no skill, we're just gonna do no visceral attack damage. Alright. Gonna keep attempting this. I dread to think how long it's gonna take to kill Orphan when it comes down to it. It's gonna be a treat watching that. It's gonna be a treat. I don't know how much Bloodborne stuff I'm gonna upload, but I might start doing guides on how to do certain things as just plain out videos. Who knows? I have ideas for this game, but I don't know if I'll ever actually upload or do them. I might. Running out of things to talk about. Maybe just gonna focus on the boss for right now. I might talk about different things here in a bit, but ideas I have might be guides on how to start up certain builds and all that kind of stuff. Oh, wait a second. I completely forgot to repair my weapons. Darn it. Well, I guess we'll just go through with this attempt. I have no bold hunter mark, so I'm not getting out of this fight either way with my souls or echoes I already have. So it's better to just try to attempt it with like a slight chance that it is. It's, no attempt. nicely enough is that with the these blood pellets, we should still be doing okay damage. He's not really giving me any opportunity to do any transformed attacks for Beast Blood. There it is. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Aha, you bastard! I won that. I didn't necessarily win, but I got you. I knew you were gonna do it. Ah. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Get in. No. I can't believe I forgot to repair my weapon. I hate doing that because I'll get sidetracked by grabbing out things or doing that. Yeah. Let me go actually repair the weapon this time and not walk right past it. I never thought I'd be so tempted to just go kill Gurman instead of doing all this, but it's a challenge for a reason. And every challenge must be fulfilled eventually anyway. Well, hopefully. Hopefully it'll be fulfilled. Who knows at this point, though. Alright. Back on track this time. Yeah, I hit him with the R1 and the transform, and I was like, 500? It shouldn't do 800, and then I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, wait a second. Why do I still have 2,000 echoes? And then at that moment, I realized I done goofed. Ugh. Time is it right now? 5:40. I'll keep going. Sorry about that. I find it annoying when I'm watching a stream personally just for it to go all blue. By the way, what are you up to? Probably not the same thing I'm doing, hopefully, because it's making me lose my sanity. If this was the right universe, I would argue I'm going hollow at this point. But this is the Bloodborne universe, so I don't have to worry about that. Luckily. That little stun. I hate that so much. That's a lot of damage. Not the crazy moves. I feel like the end of me half the time in that second phase is that little double slash he always gets down. Alright, second phase. Let's go. Oh, I clicked dodge. I saw it coming. Jeez, this phase is so much harder than I expected. Oh, God. Are you farming the gems right now, by any chance, I wonder? Are you like doing chalices? Are you on bosses right now, or anything like that? What? That hit me? Ugh, that was a flawless run up into that point too. I'm doing pretty confident with it. Man. I feel like if that wouldn't have hit me, I think we could have had something there. I think that would have been it. It's all up to RNG though. Some of his attack chains are just so hard to dodge at points. It's just annoying to fight him sometimes. But sometimes it's the thing you have to focus with. Alright. I'm gonna go quiet here for a bit. Try to get this done. Even though I usually talk anyways, but you know, let's try it. Yeah, definitely could see that being not a bad farming, I would say. Hopefully get lucky with that, because I've had it where sometimes I get the gems I need on like the first 2 tries. And I've had it where, sorry if you hear a lot of random mic noises, that's me trying to adjust it again, but sometimes I've had it where it takes literally maybe 5 or 10 minutes to get the gems, and had it where it took me about an hour to get the proper gems. Definitely could take some time. Alright. every time I go to attempt to punish. Definitely tougher. Ugh, a lot tougher than anything else so far. Ugh. Funny enough, the hardest boss before this would probably be Rom, which I never had problems with. But he only took me like maybe 3 or 4 tries, so. Yeah, you go from 3 or 4 tries to I think around 20 right now. Maybe 30? Who knows? I would have to check out for the stream. Takes me around maybe a minute or 2 per run. I would think anyways, so. Yeah, maybe around 20 or 30. Yeah. I don't know if there's a stream delay or not. Yeah, it is extremely hard with blood level 4. I'm not lying there. My first time ever trying it too. It's my first time ever trying Ludwig, of course, but I mean first time ever trying blood level 4. I've done something with Dark Souls 1, which is basically the same thing. Just with, forgot which class it was, but you know. I don't know what he's doing, but that hit me. That hit me. I did not expect it to hit me, but. Alright. Really surprised that hit me right there. More than anything. Yeah. We go right back at it. Actually, let's check weapons durability. Yeah, 121 should be good. Should go grab more fire paper though. Yeah, definitely is pretty hard with blood level 4. Probably the hardest thing I've done in this game so far, but at the exact same time, everything else before this was a bit of a pushover when it comes to difficulty anyway. Half the time it'll most bosses before this were around maybe one try. This one's definitely been the biggest struggle so far. The moveset, the damage, all that. Didn't expect it to take this long. Alright. I only have maybe 16 minutes left on this, so we're definitely going to be doing it for that time, but I'm going to try my hardest to beat him in that 16 minutes. Yet again, I have to thank you for sticking around so long. Never expected somebody to actually watch one of the streams for over an hour. I want to thank you as best as I can. But I have no way to actually show thanks besides just saying it, so definitely from the bottom of my heart, thanks for sticking around for so long. Let's go again. Didn't expect that to hit me. I wonder if that charge is survivable without rolling. Because I know if I roll away, it'll give, if he hits me during the roll, it'll inflict extra damage for critical, I guess. Something around those lines, so maybe that's why I'm dying to it. Because, I mean, it's almost to the point where, I mean, I dodge it 99, I would say 90% of the time, not 99, but 90% of the time, but that 10% of the time where I don't, I almost wonder if there's just that way where if he's close and I don't dodge, then I can actually survive it. Well, actually, I don't think so, because when he is that close and I try to do anything, it really doesn't work. But maybe... What I mean by that is that maybe I'm so close to the point where I'm not dodging and it's still one-shotting me, but maybe I do dodge and I just get the extra damage taken from dodging. So... Oh, that's the first time he's hit me with that attack when it comes to the opening phase. That's another thing about this boss, is that the timing on some of these things, if you get like even like a 0.3 second difference on the timing of things, it can hit you. A little bit of that difference is always going to get you hit sometimes, which is unfortunate, but there's nothing you can do about it. Alright. Got 13 minutes to kill this boss. Well, either way, it's happening later, but basically right now, if I want to do it in this time frame, 13 minutes to kill the boss. We're at full beast meter though, so that's nice. Man, that attack came out quick. Good attempt though. And he's whittling, like, I know guaranteed that once I'm out of, like, fire paper and all this, that I think they'll, well, the run to try to kill Ludwig might even be over at that point, because without the fire paper and that kind of stuff, it's just way too hard to do a high enough amount of damage. And once, if he ends up whittling me out of everything that I have, then it's kind of over at that point. Well, until I go and farm more stuff. Well, because of course I'm not giving up on this boss. Not anytime soon anyways. Maybe I might even be able to get it first try tomorrow when I'm not tired. Because it's around 6 o'clock in the morning. Which is the longest I've stayed up in a while, which ain't good. Definitely not saying that as an accomplishment. But, this is the longest I've stayed up. Well, I mean, I've been meaning to stream, and I felt bad that I wasn't streaming, so... Well, not only streaming, but, you know, uploading and all that stuff. Which I think I've mentioned before, about an hour ago in the stream, so... I gotta give back to the, people who've been watching. Which ain't many, but always nice to help people. Or, well, not help, but, well, actually help a little bit. I think you might have learned a couple things from the stream, hopefully, but... Hopefully it's to not do this challenge, because I would definitely not recommend it, but hopefully it's with the gems and all that. Once you put in that glyph that I told you earlier with the UGX, the beginning one, if you put that one in, you can just keep it there. The enemies always respawn, so if you ever want to start farming for gems or anything like that, I'm going to get hit. I buffed too late. We're doing a different attack each time now. Definitely don't want to be behind him. He's gonna kick me. You be stunned anytime soon, friend. Oh, there you go. Now we got stunned. Man, once I'm done with this, though, I promise, or hope, well, actually, I don't know. Pretty positive, though, after I'm done with this boss is going to be mince the meat on any other character that actually has, or actually serious with. Funny enough, ever since I returned to the game, I haven't used the most, I would say probably overpowered weapon in the game might be the Ludwig's Holy Blade, which I'm tempted to use again because I find it really fun and I love the design of it. As far as I don't even know if it has, I wonder if it has like a nickname for it. Like how some of the overpowered weapons have nicknames to them. I actually don't know if there is one for that. Oh, timing was wrong. Oh, and then he does the attack I could have exploited the most. It definitely could have been a win if I were to dodge that. Well, actually, maybe. I think it was about a 75% chance of a win at that. If I were to dodge that, because then if I can get away from the AoE from that initial blast when he hold up his sword, then just gives me the world's easiest like 1,000 damage on him, which would have stunned him, and then he's just dead at that point. Nice thing is that if I can do enough damage to him in time with in his second mode, that it'll stun him, and then I can do a free charged R2, which is gonna do like over 1,000, maybe 2,000 damage guaranteed. And then I can get a free couple of attacks in. So that's always nice. Done at this point. Nothing at this. And then just repair it. 15 minutes. Oh man, I really hate having this ability now. Well, probably a good thing. Gotta go repair it. Man, I hate that so much. The weapon durability down. I mean, the gem is so good, but at the exact same time, the weapon durability kind of screws you. Need motivational music here in a couple of minutes because we got maybe 5 minutes to kill this boss. I need some of the poison knives. The last couple of attempts. Alright. It's probably gonna be the last fight of the stream. Unless he kills me back quickly, then there might be one more. But otherwise, basically it. Luckily, since it's late night, I had no interruptions this time from family. Oh. Heal because Dark would probably one-shot me at that point in hell. We're not getting a lot of good damage in on him right now. What we really need. Seconds. Alright, when you go to the Hunter's Dream, can you write that glyph code on chat? Oh yeah, sure. Like half the attacks I see him doing, I expect them to do that. One shot me. Alright, here's the plan really quickly. I'm going to probably fight him one more time. I'll display the glyph, and that's probably going to be the end of the stream. Right there. Alright. 2 seconds. You gotta give me 2 seconds really quickly. Alright, I'll go right back really quickly and do that. Now I'm gonna fight Ludwig one more time. Grab some fire paper and stuff. Alright. Oh. Got rid of it. Give me 2 seconds. Thought it was gonna be right there. I still got the glyph though. It should be in here. Wait, X, yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, should be good to go. There you go. I didn't even get rid of it right there. I just ran past it. That should be the glyph for you. I'm gonna go fight Ludwig one more time, and then it's gonna be it. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm not feeling tired anymore. Still gonna be the last fight though. Alright. You don't need the capital X, by the way. That doesn't matter. I just accidentally happened to put it. Sorry about that noise. Alright, last Ludwig fight of the stream. Didn't think it'd take 2 hours. almost 2 hours anyways. Not all of the 2 hours I've been fighting them, but 99% of it has. Well, or like 80%. Yeah, no problem. Hopefully that helps. Just remember, kill the first 2 flaming sword enemies. They should drop the gems. Well, one more decent attack, I would say. If I died to that squishing attack right there, that wouldn't count that. That's just BS to go out on. Maybe it's even fun. Ooh, you're gonna kick me. Nope. Oh, I thought you got away with that. Heck, I got greedy trying to get him in the second phase. Oh well. Alright. Oh, that's where this ends. Well, either way, I know I'm kind of leaving off on a sad note without really making any progress on this run, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like the video, maybe subscribe, and even share it to friends if you don't mind. Anyway, hopefully that helped, and I will see you all later. Here's the bad part, though. I don't know how to end this properly.